Hi guys, and welcome back to Real Time. So, about a month ago, I did a video covering all of my spoils from Black Friday, and I got some really nice feedback from some of you guys, so first off, thank you for that. So today, as a gift to you guys, I wanted to do another video that was covering more of my spoils from Christmas Day. The only difference being that I'm not really going to be going into the prices this time because, well, let's face it, ain't nobody saving on Christmas. Also, just as a forewarning, I wanted to let you know that this is also going to be an unscripted video, so if I'm uhhing and ahhing a lot and that bugs you, I'm sorry, I can't help it. All of y'all are critics. So also in this video, I'm going to be going over not just the gifts that I got, but also a few of the gifts that I got my wife, because they're also shamelessly nerdy, and I think you guys will appreciate it a lot. So first off, we have Muppet Treasure Island and The Great Muppet Caper. Double feature. My wife is a huge fan of all of the Muppet movies, so I thought she would appreciate this a lot. The next one is The Monkey's Uncle. I have never seen this movie, but my wife saw this on the Disney store and she got super excited. So I went ahead and picked it up for her, even though it's on DVD and everything, but she got really excited and I scored points with her. So there you have it. Got an eyelash. Alright, so this next one is really awesome. I got a Dorbz doll of Nicholas Angel from Hot Fuzz for my wife.
Angel.
That is her favorite of the Cornetto trilogy. Also my favorite too. I think it and Shaun of the Dead are kind of really neck and neck. Also, The World's End has grown on me quite a bit over multiple viewings of that movie. I think it's one of those movies that you just gotta watch over and over, but Hot Fuzz is just the most consistently funny in my opinion, so really excited to find this for her. Alright now guys, brace yourself, because Funko Pops are coming. First off, we have a gift that was given to my wife and I. You can't have Christmas without the Grinch, in my opinion. So it's perfectly appropriate that we got the Grinch and Max Funko Pops. These were a gift from my brother-in-law, and we really appreciate it a lot. As I mentioned in my Black Friday video, my wife and I are huge Funko Pop collectors. I mean, I know that there's a lot of people who have bigger collections than we do, but we have a pretty extensive one. One that I would say is quite sizable than the average Joe. But these were just kind of holes in our collection, so we really appreciated getting these. Thank you. Alright, so Beth just got home, but I didn't even say Julia Roberts. She's singing at the door.
Hello.
Hello. This is why I married her.
And that's all right with me. I don't know if that's the right words.
It's not. So, I'm going over all of the gifts that we got for Christmas.
I know, and I'm so excited.
I know. And we're starting to get into the Funko Pops.
Oh, I'm so excited about that. That's the best part.
Yeah. What's that? She just hid something behind her back.
There are more presents.
So, my other brother-in-law and his sweet wife got us also some more Funkos. The family knows. So, they got us any Elf fans, because we got Buddy the Elf and Papa Elf.
That's not Papa Elf.
But we also got Papa Elf, so it's great. It works out. They got us 3 because they love us more than the first brother-in-law. She's giving me a look. There's also a gift on the table for you. Not from me.
Oh my gosh, it's awesome.
Beth just got this from some very close friends of ours. The Princess Bride coloring book.
As you wish.
As you gosh! It's awesome. I love it. Alright, so these next two are actually more gifts that I got Beth so that I could complete her collection of Sailor Moon Pops. I got her Sailor Jupiter and Tuxedo Mask. We pretty much had all of the rest. I think Funko just released an additional series of Sailor Moon Pops. I haven't really gotten any of those. But of the original series, this was all we had left. So, I love you. I don't love you. I love them. No, other way. Erase it. Reverse it. So these next two also came from a very, very close friend of ours. The one who actually introduced my wife and I. And we really, really liked these a lot. Two Mulan Funko Pops. I adore the movie Mulan. I have 7 adopted siblings out of China. So, yeah, we kind of appreciate this kind of stuff.
Even though we get it a lot.
But, she also got us a couple more gifts, but we'll get into that part later. Alright, so this next gift, I want you to experience as I experienced it. So, I tore off the wrappings from a gift from Beth, and, this is what I saw. Huh.
Wonder what could be inside.
I was very, very excited to open this one up and find a host of what? Adventure Time Pops! But that is also awesome because I got like a whole freaking series worth of these. I got Lumpy Space Princess. Oh my god!
I knew you liked me.
Flame Princess, Fiona, which actually I already have Cake as a misboxing in a Fiona box. How perfect is that? Lemon Grab, this box never ends. The Lich, look at the crazy detail on that. There's a lot. It's too big. There's too many. This is where the magic happens. The Ice King, which is actually one of the more rare of this series, so that was awesome. Gunter, even more rare. And finally, all rarities aside, my favorite of the bunch, Bimo Noir. I loved this episode so much, so I was super excited that she got this Hot Topic exclusive.
Ooh.
I'm dropping stuff.
Alright, now no Christmas would be complete for Joe without some sort of Mass Effect reference.
For full details, see my published works.
But I got this one for my wife, the Jaw Funko. You might notice in that video that I didn't mention that I was missing this one. Yeah, she and I both really love this character. This was the one that she romanced in Andromeda, so very unique character. Actually, I think probably one of the more well-developed characters of that game. So the Mass Effect gifts actually don't stop there. In case any of my countless subscribers were wanting to see what it was like to be married to me, this is gonna be a glimpse into that. So the first gift that I got her, clothing-wise, was this awesome, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's a Tali Zora hoodie, also from Mass Effect.
That's clear.
This was a really, really unique hoodie that I thought my wife would look particularly good in. That's not creepy. Tali is actually my favorite character of the Mass Effect series, and is the character that I frequently romance. Again, not creepy at all, getting my wife this hoodie. Oh boy. She asked for it, for the record. Next, also on the Mass Effect clothing front, this was a very awesome N7 dress that I got Beth. We're kind of like N7 junkies. We've sort of got like loads of clothing with that logo, and we've sort of adopted it just for ourselves. And getting her this dress, I think she's gonna look fantastic in it. She's wearing the Tali hoodie right now.
She looks so awesome.
Should wear that to the bedroom more often.
Oh my.
And finally, on the Mass Effect clothing front for her, an N7 cardigan. I got her actually a Hufflepuff cardigan from Hot Topic right after our honeymoon. And we recently celebrated our first year of marriage. She looks fantastic in it, in cardigans in general. And one last Mass Effect buy, for me this time, the N7 beanie. My little bald head gets cold in the winter time, and my wife was really thinking of me when she got this one. I'm awesome looking. I might wear this the rest of the video. Okay, so for our next ones, we've got some more video game references. Another favorite series of mine is Kingdom Hearts. And my wife got me first the Shadow Heartless Funko Pop, which was awesome. We've actually got, and I think you could see them in my last video, we've got the Donald, Mickey, and Goofy ones, and also the Halloween Sora. And to add to those, we've also got the regularly dressed Sora, which is actually, I think, even more rare. So really, really awesome finds. I'm pretty sure that we've only got Kairi and Riku left, and the Organization 13 Mickey, which is ridiculously rare. And now we have the Kairi one! My wife just surprised me with the gift. And she's got something else behind her back, so I'm pretty sure she's about to get Riku! It's the best day of my life! And like I said, the Organization 13 Mickey is really, really hard to find. I doubt she's got that floating behind her back. But how awesome is this? We've now got like almost all of the Kingdom Hearts ones. This is a great day. Thank you, sweetheart. Beth. Simply Nailogical reference there. I want an absurd tower built up next to me by the end of this video, or I'm not doing it right. Alright, so next up, I haven't actually revealed this yet to you guys, but as far as TV shows, my favorite of all time, if you want to get to know me a little more, is actually Lost. I think that it's one of the most complicated and thoroughly interesting shows I've ever watched. It's not the best quality-wise. I would probably say something like Breaking Bad is the best show I've ever seen as far as how it's written, how it's performed, everything. It kind of ticks all the boxes, really. But Lost is a more rewatchable show for me. I can sort of palate that one because it's a little less dark. So I've already got several of the Lost Pops, but my wife got me Hugo Reyes, dude. And also the Man in Black and Jacob. So now I can uncover the mysteries of the island all by myself. I love these so much. There's an absurdly large tower of Funkos that you're gonna be able to see here in a second. So in my Black Friday video, I also mentioned how much of a huge Hey Arnold fan I am. And I was particularly thrilled that my wife got me the entire series on DVD because it is not available on Blu-ray right now. Again, this show means so much to me. I watched the Christmas special this Christmas and again was just like welling up because that's actually a surprisingly emotional episode. Very, very great episode for that series. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, it's on Hulu, so please go ahead and check it out. It will make your life better. Oh, no. It's gonna work. It's like playing Jenga.
Only we're not taking any out.
Exactly. And with that series of Hey Arnold, I was even more thrilled that my wife grabbed me Arnold and Helga. These are so fantastic. Look at Arnold, his little half-lid gaze. And Helga in her single eyebrow. In her fists. I was a little sad that they didn't have her locket that she always carries around with Arnold on it, but she's still awesome looking.
I love it so much.
I'm so happy. Arnold and Helga.
Oh, that's scary.
I know, it's kind of thrilling. So now we've got a few Disney movies to cover. We've got the Robin Hood Blu-ray. My wife adores this movie, and I do too. It's great. It's a really awesome classic animation from Disney. Definitely recommend. It's so great. And equally as exciting, the Diamond Edition of Aladdin. This, one of the best Disney films of all time. I mean, just about all of us from my generation know it, so just saying. And also, my personal favorite, and maybe Beth's also.
Yep.
But my favorite Disney film of all time, Beauty and the Beast. I think that this is just a beautiful, beautiful movie that over the years has really just become one of those really important films for me. I really appreciate this movie quite a bit and a lot of the themes in it. So this was a really great gift that I got my wife for this Christmas. She was really happy to receive it also. And that really is only where it starts from here, because the Beauty and the Beast theme really kicks off. We've got the Lumiere and Cogsworth Funko Pops, and also the Lumiere and Cogsworth from the new Beauty and the Beast. We actually did like the newer Beauty and the Beast film. It wasn't quite as good as the original. The original is just such a masterpiece, and I mean, how do you live up to that? It's really, really difficult, especially when you've got all these authentic singers in the animated version and more of the auto-tuning from this newer one. We kind of had some varying opinions on it, and it's a hard thing to live up to, it really is. But overall, I would still say that this new remake of Beauty and the Beast was a good movie. Not great, but good. These Funkos, though, they're so insanely detailed, and they're just gorgeous. So my theme when I sort of started buying these was just that we're collectors of these, and they're so beautiful. These are some of the most detailed ones that Funko has ever come out with. So I really wanted to make sure that my wife had all of these to appreciate, and regardless of her feelings of the film, she agrees that these are some of the most beautiful Funkos she's ever seen. Then next with that, we have Mrs. Potts and Chip. We already have the classic version of these characters, so we just needed the updated ones, so Mrs. Potts, look at us! We have the Celebration version of Belle, very beautiful, a lot of really neat decorations on her dress. This is just like really, really gorgeous one. Again, these are just so nice. And with that, also the Diamond Collection from Hot Topic. It's sort of the rendition of Belle with the birds in her winter gear, but sort of littered in glitter. So it's really, really beautiful. My wife loves these editions, so sort of working on building up her collection of those also. Oh, Arnold! Next, we have another edition of Belle, a Walmart exclusive. This one is the dancing version of Belle, but it's with the glitter actually infused in the dress. Very lovely version of it. My wife has also been collecting these. She has Ariel and...
Cinderella.
Is it also Cinderella? Okay, Cinderella also. And finally, the two most important of the whole troupe. We have Beauty and the Beast. And are these from Joe?
No.
They're actually from a close friend of ours. The one who got us the Mulan ones. Did Joe get these maybe? Yes, he also got these for Beth. Thanks for ruining everything. All kidding. It's okay. It's fine. I will kill you. It's scary.
Oh.
So next, these aren't really nerdy buys or anything. These are sexier buys. My wife got me the Sauvage Dior cologne so that I can entice her even more than I do now. Don't laugh. And for her, I got her the Marc Jacobs Decadence set. This was their priciest set. We got these both from Sephora. My wife absolutely adores that store. So I wanted to get her, I think, really our favorite scent for her. It's certainly mine, and she she wears it, so. And check this out. It actually comes in this like super snazzy purse. It's like the model on the cover like was all.
I can't watch.
She loves it. Consider yourself enticed.
Enticing who? Me, I'm enticed.
So next, my wife actually got these for herself, for her own stocking.
Santa got it.
From Santa. But these are really awesome. She got the Studio Ghibli deck of cards. Each one of them actually has a design. I think all of them are from Spirited Away. So this is just fantastic. Awesome. I don't think we'll ever play with them, but they're so great. And with that, my close friends have also gotten me a No Face. And I love it. I actually remembered us walking around. I was in California where they live, and they were showing me around, and we happened to walk into a shop and saw this little guy, and I was so pleased to find that she remembered and picked this up for me. So thank you again so much. Really, really appreciate this. All right, so next we have our life mascot, the Dorbs Beetlejuice. This is incredible. I got this for my wife, and I don't think I saw her happier this Christmas than when she opened this and just squealed. And who can blame her? I mean, yeah, it's fantastic.
And I met him in person.
That's right. She met Beetlejuice in person at Universal. I was super, super jealous of this because this is like one of our go-to movies. We get bored and we watch Beetlejuice together. And we only have a few of these movies that are like our go-tos, but Beetlejuice is like by far our #1. Now this next one was actually really, really special. This is obviously my first season for Real Time, the first year that I'm covering with 1990. And one of my reviews that I've already posted at this point is Edward Scissorhands. And I opened this particular gift that had the label, I am so proud of you, from my wife. Aww. And she got me this particularly rare Edward Scissorhands pop icon. It's not like the glow-in-the-dark one that's like super rare, but it was just really, really special. And the fact that, she thought to do that for me was just really, really nice. And I love you, sweetie.
Love you too.
If you whisper, it won't fall over. The picture is blurry. I think the camera's trying to whisper too. Okay, it just cleared up. It knows. So next, a special gift from my brother, just because I've been kind of late to a lot of the gaming scene this past year, but he picked up a copy of Horizon Zero Dawn, which came strongly recommended. This was the complete edition that has all of the DLC on it. I am super, super excited to get started on this game. So thank you, my brother. I may have one-upped him though, because I got him an autographed picture of Quentin Tarantino for his Christmas gift. He had a particularly rough year, so I wanted to make sure he got something nice. I hope you appreciate your gift, sir. Next, for my wife, I wanted to really surprise her with a couple of collections of movies that she really, really appreciates a lot. So she's a huge fan of Ray Harryhausen. So I got him. Oh, sorry. I got Ray. A collection of Ray Harryhausen movies. This actually was a more pricier Blu-ray purchase that I've ever had to do. If you can believe it, when you see this next one, this was actually more expensive for me. So I think you're going to be shocked when you see what it is. The James Bond Complete Collection on Blu-ray. This is normally around $130 or so. You can sometimes find it for $100. If you'll remember, in my video for Black Friday, I discussed the castle a lot. 33 bucks, guys. Also for her, she's a huge, huge fan of Scooby-Doo. And in particular, Mystery Incorporated. So I got her the complete season 1 and 2 of that show. I've actually seen a few episodes of this, and I also think it is really funny. It's kind of loaded with a lot of pop culture references that I appreciate a lot. And I'm not typically like a Scooby-Doo fan per se, but I really did like this show a lot. And now one of the most special gifts for me, I have held out buying Blu-rays from Quentin Tarantino for a long time, because I had a suspicion that my wife was getting me the complete Legacy collection. This has just about everything from him on it. This includes Death Proof, Kill Bills 1 and 2, Jackie Brown, Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, Inglourious Bastards, and Django Unchained. And just for good measure, also, my wife grabbed me a Blu-ray copy of The Hateful Eight. She is the best person ever. I love her so much. This is what love looks like. It looks like Brad Pitt with a Tennessee accent. And finally, a very, very special gift from my best friend in the world and his wife. They actually got us a flash drive covering our wedding from last year. This was left on our doorknob actually today, so that was really, really special. Thank you so much, guys. This means the world to us. We're really, really excited to get a look at everything that's on here. We love you guys. Thank you. So guys, that wraps it up. That is all of the gifts that myself and my wife got that I thought you guys might appreciate. I hope you had fun watching this video. I hope you had a Merry Christmas, and please feel free to share all of the awesome things that you got in the comments below. I'm also going to include the link for the original Black Friday video that I did, so if you want to check that out, it's a very similar style to this. So I hope you guys have a great, great new year, and I hope to see you back. And don't forget, you're on Real Time with Joe. Now what?
I know how to wheel and deal.
Yeah, you do.
I know how to get deals. Is it recording?
Focusing, yeah.
Do 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 do.